Hey, what's up everybody? I'm Jesse, this is my garage, and today we're trying to finish up this freaking car, man. I've been taking my time on it. We're still waiting for some more bushings to show up. So, we knocked those out last time. We've got our GKTech long over studs here. These are the aftermarket studs versus the OEM ones right there. Just in case you ever need to use a wheel spacer, I don't like to throw a wheel spacer on there. The factory ones, because it eats up a ton of threads, and then we have less threads on our lugs, which is just sketched out. So if you have a broken stud and you need to replace your studs, or you just want to go with longer ones, like I said, I'm using the GKTech ones. Links will be in the description below. All right, we're ready to get the studs in on the other side. I've got everything prepped, and like I said here, Nissan has this nice little indent, so we can knock those out and go right there. These out. So this is the hammer I'm going to use. It's just a framing hammer. I cannot find my sledgehammer anywhere, so this works very well. Actually, I did the other side with it, so I'm going to knock these out real quick, and then we'll get the new ones installed. All right, well, that's how you knock them out with a framing hammer. Pretty easy. Like I was saying earlier, I highly suggest some type of ear protection, hearing protection, and eye protection whenever you're messing with air tools, presses, knocking something out. Plus, that's really loud. So that's how you do it. We'll put the other ones in. Super easy. This is a way easy project you could do in a day, in an afternoon, no problem. All right, well, I got these studs in place. That's pretty easy. They were pretty easy to knock out. I literally just used a framing hammer, and I'll go over it when we do the other side, but I used a framing hammer. And on the 300ZX right here, you can see Nissan is kind enough to have this manufactured so we can just knock and press the stud out, and it'll go right that way. And I just went through there. But like I said, I have to do the other side, so I'll show you guys that when we get to it, but I'm putting these in first. And so we'll do the same thing, line it up, just come from the back. So I've got a wheel lug right here, and then, so you could use bushing, or, so you could use just washers, but I literally, this is one of the bushing inners out of the rear knuckle I was working on, and I just happened to have it laying right here. So I put it on here, put it on there, get it all straight and lined up here, because we don't want it to go in crooked, we want it to go in straight. Then we'll put this nut on there. And now you could just take your wrench. I'd use a 1/2 inch, this is 3/8, but use a 1/2 inch wrench, and with a long breaker bar, and just twist it on. Now, as you can see, the hub's gonna move, so you're gonna have to stop that hub from moving. But what I'm doing, and you can do this, what I'm doing, and you can even do this with an air gun, is I just have this sweet electric impact. Freaking awesome, dude. My brother Wes got this for me for Christmas. Thank you, Wes. I use it all the time, as you know, because you're in here with me too. But I'll just do that, and it'll stop the hub from rotating, and you can just hit that right on there. Like I'll show you right now, we'll do it. All right, and that's it. And as you can see, of course, I have my safety glasses, because this stuff will destroy your ears over time. So I always be wearing that. I hate the sound of air tools. They're so loud. And you want to save your eyes. These ones are super fancy. I think my wife got me for those one year with some lights on there, because it's dark underneath there, bro. So as you can see with the air gun or impact gun, it just sucks that bolt right through there. And then on the back side right here, you want to make sure that that seats fully against our wheel hub and you don't have a little gap. So just keep an eye on that, and you know, don't go too tight, but make sure it's seated in there correctly. It's super easy. So now we're literally going to be able to get this done. I'm going to throw the rotor on there, the brake caliper on there, our brand new stainless steel nylon coated brake line, get all of it fastened up, and then this side is done. We just have to replace them on the other side. That will be done. The front will be done. We're just waiting on the rear. All right, so we got this side all put back together. We've got our new caliper, our new wheel studs, brake disc, our nice stainless steel lines, all ran, secured up. Everything is actually in place. We are missing the tie rod end right here. I have to cut the other one to match. This side has it already cut, and this side's all done. I figured I'd work on the back, get the arms bolted in place. We're just waiting on this knuckle. So the other night I got the GKTech bushings replaced, our replacements in on these two. I decided not to do this toe bushing because I cannot find anywhere where it's really bad. It's not cracked, it doesn't have any excessive play. It looks good. So I figured the other two were bad. They're visibly bad. That one is not. I just can't find anything that's wrong with it. I ordered the bushing, but I figured if it's not in need of repair, I'm not gonna repair it. We'll just focus on the other stuff. I did, so this is the one we need. That's where the strut mounts to. So that's what we're waiting on from Z1. I just got the white line Z1 bushing replacements. Could have went with like a GKTech, but it was a lot more. They have like a pretty high speed one that gets rid of the bushing and puts like some type of joint in there. It's pretty sweet, but I was able to get a few other parts and that bushing for the same price, and we just gotta kind of, you know, gotta do what you gotta do. So if it was from GKTech though, it would be here already. So we're just waiting for that, and I think in the meantime we'll get these arms installed. And our traction arm, our upper control arm, and our toe arm will go over there. We're gonna replace the eccentric bolts right here and where the toe arm goes in, right there. And everything will just be sitting, waiting for that bushing. And once that bushing's in place, we can put our knuckle in here and bolt everything to the knuckle, and then we'll be done. I have to rebuild the rear calipers too. Shouldn't be a problem. I've got everything right over here. It's just a matter of really just putting it all back together. It's actually super easy, so we'll do that too. But first thing we have to do, because I'm gonna put those arms into place right now, and somebody was asking if we were gonna be able to see that, and so yes, you are. We have to match them to the OEM length. Let me get everything all ready, continue cleaning this up. We'll match all those arms up and then we'll put them in. It's pretty simple, but I'll show you the process.